All right, so today in spelling, we are going to continue working on compound words. We have been working on those this week, and yesterday you guys did a great job at being able to identify the compound word and to break it into two parts, the first word and the second word, but you've also done a really good job at being able to put two words together to make a compound word. So today we're going to do some more practice on that. I am going to give you some riddles, and the answers are going to be on the board, and you have to figure out which answer goes with my riddle, okay? And while I was doing that, it took me a long time to write that, and it made me think, like, do you guys remember that time that me and Miss Burton tried to make those pilgrim hats? Do y'all remember that? Do you remember how bad they were? And me and Miss Burton could not figure out how to make the pilgrim hat right. Do you remember that? Oh my goodness, me and Miss Burton, we had some crazy times, didn't we? If you guys remember that, you can tell your moms and dads how terrible my pilgrim hats were. But we got them right, and you guys ended up looking really nice. Okay, back to what we're supposed to be doing. Okay, so I'm gonna flip this around, and each word has a number beside it. So what I want you to do is, if you think that that is the answer to the riddle, I want you to hold up that many fingers. So if you think the answer to my riddle is 1, you're going to hold up 1 finger. If you think the answer to the riddle is 4, you're going to hold up 4 fingers, okay? So you're just going to do this at home, and we're going to pretend like we're in class together and that we are playing this riddle game, okay? So the first one, I'm going to say the riddle, and you have to figure out which compound word it is, all right? The first one, I am read by many people. What am I? Do you know? All right, you should have had up 3 fingers. If you did, give yourself a pat on the back. Good job. All right, number 2. I hold letters and small packages. What am I? You should have said number 2. And if you did, I want you to give yourself a high five. All right, number 3. I hold hammers, screwdrivers, and wrenches. What am I? You should have held up 5 fingers. I want you to say, oh yeah, if you got that right. All right, number 4. I help keep a person dry during a storm. What am I? You should have held up 6 fingers. I can't do that because I am holding the phone. So if you said raincoat, I want you to give yourself another pat on the back. All right, next. I am orange and thrown into a hoop. What am I? You should have said 4, a basketball. I want you to say, oh yeah. And last, I am a pretty yellow flower. What am I? You should have said number 1, a buttercup. Give yourself a round of applause if you got all 6 of those correct. I'm sure you all did because you are so smart at this. All right, so now we're moving on to our second practice thing. So we've been doing a lot of ABC order, and so today we're going to practice that together. So I have 4 words up on my board, and I am going to put them in ABC order, and we're going to just look through that together. Okay, so here we go. Let me flip it around. All right, we've got toolbox, cupcake, backyard, and bedroom. Okay, to put these in ABC order, I always think it's a good idea to start at A and check every letter of the alphabet. Do I have any A's? Nope, I don't. I'm going to move to B. Do I have any B's? I do have 2 B's. I have backyard and bedroom. So I can't just pick either one of them to go first. I have to use my rules for ABC order. And the rule is, if you have 2 of the same first letter, you have to look at the second letter. So I have B-A and B-E. Which is going to come first in the alphabet, A or E? It would be A. So backyard is going to be number 1, and bedroom is going to be number 2 if I'm putting them in order. All right, so third is either going to be cupcake or toolbox. If I'm going in ABC order, I've already done A, I've already done B, now I'm on the letter C. Do I have any C's? I do. I have cupcake. I don't have to look at the second letter because I don't have any other C's. And then last, since I don't have any other choices, my 4th one is toolbox. All right, boys and girls, so today for your work in your spelling book, you are going to be on page 169, and the first 4 are going to be more riddles that you have to solve, writing the compound words that are one of your spelling words, and then number 5 is going to be, there are 3 sets of words. You have to put each set in ABC order. So there's going to be, the first set is going to have a 1, 2, 3, 4. The next set will have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the last set will have a 1, 2, 3, 4. When you finish that, submit it to me so I can see how great you're doing. See you tomorrow for spelling.